Music and color wires crossed, for something gained and something lost. It's Rhyme and Reason 459.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're...
Hey there, Tony here, and today I am talking about the music and color connection. No, it's not the same thing as the rainbow connection, Kermit. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Now, get out of here. Okay, let's just imagine your brain seeing music and color. I know it sounds a little odd, but I think it's real interesting. For the longest time, I personally have connected music and other sounds to colors. And I always thought it was just my imagination, but as it turns out, I might have my wires crossed. Uh-oh. Connecting music and colors is a disease. Well, not really, but it apparently is a brain condition. And, of course, researchers have to come up with something to call it. So they found a name that they call it synesthesia. Synesthesia. Sounds like anesthesia, but it's synesthesia. It's easy for me to say, right? And they say there's a part of your brain that actually recognizes letters and words. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Your part of your brain recognizes letters and words. Now that is a revelation right there. Anyway, moving right along. Then there's another part of your brain that perceives colors. But here's kind of the key. Those two parts of your brain, the part that recognizes letters and words and the part that perceives colors, those two parts are right next to each other. It's like they, wanted to jump into the same parking spot. And sometimes they do, sort of. So some of those researchers believe that those two areas can activate each other, probably when they are grabbing the same parking spot. Well, at least they do in about 4% of the population, according to this thing that I read. Well, what that means is someone with synesthesia can see a letter or a number. They can see that, and then other neurons in their brain activate color cells. And so it's almost as if they can't help but see the letters and numbers as colors. Now, some people who are affected by synesthesia believe it helps them remember numbers in math, and others say it's really not that simple because certain colors that represent numbers, they don't add up. Now, that's kind of a pun. Yeah, insider, I guess. Anyway, but I don't really take that whole scientific approach to it, and I don't worry about whether or not it's genetic or learned or both, because I don't think much of that matters to me. And I don't really suffer in any way as I actually connect colors to music. In fact, far from it. It adds to the beauty that I'm able to see and hear in songs. And I can't prove this, but I wouldn't be completely surprised if maybe the whole music and color connection is somehow gloriously reconnected when we get to heaven. Maybe it's a little disconnected now. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Maybe those two parts are in our brain close together because they were supposed to be close together. Now, I would say that that's just a minor added bonus to being with the creator of the universe forever in heaven. But it would be cool to be able to see and hear colors and music and put that all together. Now, I hear the color blue in my head, and it blends like a cloud into red. Then the cloud turns to droplets of green, splashing into an aquamarine ocean of cool morning dew, and it transports me right back to blue. Yeah, see what I did there? I know you did. You're clever. You're smart. You wouldn't be listening to this. Well, maybe I shouldn't put it that way. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rhyme and Reason once again with your host, Tony Funderburk, who happens to have a website that's called TonyFunderburk.com. What a coincidence. What are the odds? And that's what brings you these episodes of Rhyme and Reason. And I think I'll just end it right there and ask you to tune in again next time when you'll hear me say, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a